That was some cowboy talk. I know we got the Midwesterners in the build. Are you from the Midwest? Am I just guessing that shit? Okay, the West though. I was close, motherfucker. Don't try to flip it on me tonight, bruh. Shit, would it be just annoying if I start saying bruh the whole night? Bruh, like DJ Fatademics. That guy is amazing. Oh, the young guys know who that is. Word. What was that? What did you do? What was you laughing at?
You got a filter.
Is it a sexy filter? Oh, damn. With the green behind me?
Exactly.
All right, that's kind of fly. The Grinch was my spirit animal as a kid. Yeah, fuck Christmas. Right? Like, even as a kid, they wanted, like, people want you to bring stuff to them. Like, I don't got no money, and everyone like, where's my Christmas gift at, Ray? I don't got a lemonade stand. What you mean? Like, have no allocations for these gifts. Why are you asking a 7-year-old for a Christmas gift? Grandma, take these damn socks. And they were just on my feet. That's a mean joke. My grandmother has diabetes. Any older black people in here with diabetes? Not even type 1? Damn, all right, we got some healthy islanders in here. Rastaman. Eating them veggie patties and shit. Shellfish, that's cool, man. I think American blacks, we don't have no control when it comes to like our sugar and like proportional size. So a lot of us do have diabetes. And a lot of us also are very judgmental, you know? Like my uncle, he doesn't like that I smoke weed. He hates that I smoke weed. And every time he see me, he'd be like, Ray, you on that crack right now? Losing your life to the devil's lettuce, Ray? Oh Lord, Jehovah save Ray in his crackhead lifestyle. And I'll be like, Uncle, I'm smoking Zaza. It's completely different from that crack. Completely different. Whole time he's telling me this, he only got 2 toes on both his feet.
Both of them?
Oh no, only 1 foot has 2 toes. Out of both feet, it's only 2 toes, dog. Like that's 8 down, bruh. Only 2 toes on both his feet, but talking about my cracked head. I'd rather have a cracked head than no toes. You feel me? It's crazy, man. Stop playing with me before I go put your Snickers on top of the fridge. Your sugar go low. I can live a couple hours without getting high. Maybe better than this nigga, but he's smoking that Marvelous Brook Loud, which we got on sale right now. And this is the Marvelous Brook Smoke Shop. We got some new people here. Thank you guys for coming out tonight.
Yeah.
Black businesses matter sometimes. You know that Diddy shit happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want a good black business, but not one where you got to get peed on and someone step on your rib cage. That man is a menace. I'm going to still listen to his music, though. I am soulless, I guess. But I think, like, you know, some people like to watch, you know, murder documentaries. I'm like, oh, like, Dahmer got an Emmy, but I can't listen to R. Kelly. That's crazy. Like, how, like, you get canceled, but then you can come back, and then they get an Emmy. Like, Dahmer really wanted that. Like, he's looking up above from hell. He's like, yeah, this turned out pretty well. They still talking about me? I think, like, the best situation is just stop talking about these weird guys, you know? Just, like, pretend like they never happened. All right, that wasn't even a joke. That was just, welcome to my TED Talk. I'm the Grinch. No. I want new material, so I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck around with you guys. You feel me? Word. Please don't tell nobody about this. I've been dating a chick for a month, and then a month into it, I found out she used to fuck with my mans during COVID for like 11 months. 11 months is a lot of my man's dick in her. That's an extreme amount. But it's like, I've already been talking to her for like a month now, and like, she already gave me head. Like, I gotta fuck. Like, it's like, there's no going back now. Like, hey, like, and it's crazy too, because me and my man's, like, I told him about it. He was upset. He was like, yo, Ray, why the fuck you running down on her? I was in love with her. She really meant a lot to me, and we shared bodies. And it's crazy because, like, me and him shared underwear before. You gonna share your drawers but not your bitches, bro? Nah, that's dirty. We in the Bronx though. That's what it be out here. I've been fucking my man's bitches since I was like 12. It's fuck her better, bro. Then she won't leave. Nah. You can't own a woman though. You can't own a woman's body. A woman's body is theirs. Your body is yours. So like, after it's done, you feel me? But I hate how we live in a society where it's very judgmental towards women. You know, like I was walking down the street with a lady friend of mine the other night, and as we were walking, we just begin to hear yeah. Hey yo, I'm trying to talk to you, baddie with the fatty. And I got tired of seeing my women friend get treated like that. So I turned to him and I said, hey man, you can't talk to her like that just because she's a woman. She's a person and she deserves respect. So you need to treat her in such a way. And then he just went, I wasn't talking to her, baddie with the fatty. Let me see that dick. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, in that moment, all that chivalry shit was dead. I was like, are you sure you don't want to take the bitch, bro? Like, you know, her shit type fat too. And she kind of hairy. You can make it work. I was scared that night, though. I was terrified. I was so scared that night, I went home and bought myself a pink taser and some mace. Ain't no niggas gonna get this fatty. Nah, that was... Niggas getting crazy in here. Ayo, I get one Ayo from you Bronx niggas? Oh my God. Where is the culture going? Remember when masculinity was alive? But now niggas just saying gay shit in the South Bronx. Nah. I feel like homophobia is crazy though too. I feel like homophobia is crazy though with the AOs. Cause like sometimes we don't even say words correctly. Like as an English major, I learned that we don't pronounce a lot of words correctly. Like you know the word business? It's called business. Ain't it? You know you gotta make money in here? What the fuck, everyone? Nah, I don't know about that business. Nothing about that paper over here. Y'all must be lying. Now, the word business is crazy because we spell it B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. It's business, right? But it really should be pronounced bussiness. That's not business, that's bussiness. And I was bringing it up to my friends the other day, and they was like, hey, yo, Ray! And I'm trying to teach these niggas that homophobia is making them stupid, though. But and there's sometimes, like, words don't even have to deal with, like, bigger social constructs, and it could just be pronounced incorrectly, like the word Wednesday. It should be Wednesday. All right, just my beef. Okay. Got a bunch of illiterate potheads in here. Nah, but I definitely do use it to my benefit that we don't pronounce words correctly. Because one of my friends, he came up to me the other day. He's like, hey, yo, Ray, where my money? And I was like, hey, man, give me to Wednesday so I can go to the bank and handle some financial bussiness. He was like, hey, yo, you nigga, keep it. Unfortunately, the guy from the other night was there. He's like, let me see that fatty and that bussy. I think that was about 10 minutes, right? I didn't even record that shit. God damn it. Oh, man. I should be collecting stamps, not doing comedy. But we here, and we got a whole good list of comics for the shop. Please support the place. If you don't smoke weed, pretend like you do. Buy this shit. We trying to make it work here. All right, these niggas ignore me. I ain't gonna pick up no bad habits. I already got 2 toes now. I want you guys to make some noise for the next comic coming up. Very funny. I think it is Zach. Esparza! Sorry, bro.
Thank you. Getting all mic'd up. Feel good. Feels good. Feels official. Appreciate you. So, my name's Zach. I'm Mexican, and I'm also Jewish. So I can't speak Spanish, but I can still roll my R's pretty well. Like arroz, burrito. Israel has done nothing wrong. Instead of throwing away the circumcised skin, we fry it up. Chiche cajones. Yeah, both my grandmothers, both the Jewish and Mexican one, are still alive, but they're very different. Like my Mexican grandma, she doesn't even speak English. She doesn't speak at all. She has dementia. I can't remember if I should say that or not, But my grandma on my Jewish side, she doesn't stop talking. It's like the opposite about Fox News. So I don't know which is better, hearing nothing or hearing nothing is being done about China. Like, I don't know. I think in the former, you know? So right now in my life, I'm trying to unlearn a lot of shit from childhood. Bob Marley is my hero, not my middle school Halloween costume, you know? Guys, it was 2006. 2006. It was before the iPhone. It was primitive people. We had just sticks with antennas, you know? But right now I'm really trying to learn how to stop listening to my parents so much. You know, like, I got straight A's because of my parents. I wasn't a lot of Cubs because of my parents. I didn't have a lot of sex because of my parents, you know. Like, it's not my personality, it's because of my mom, right? You know, but it was the start of my final year of college, and I had to do something about it. So I made a checklist of all the things I wanted to do. First thing on the list, hardcore drugs. And that was it. It was just hardcore drugs. And I had to put to rest my black and red Youth Large Dare shirt that day. So my plan was go to a rave and do Molly. So 2 hours before the rave, I'm talking to one of my friends, and he's giving me a lecture on what to do. I said, Zach, you got to gooch the drugs. You got to put them under your balls to get past security. Unless you have a vagina. And I was like, I don't, but I am a pussy, so can you do it for me? And he did. But we got in, and then he turns to me and said, here's your drugs. Also, I got an experimental drug we can also do on top of the Molly. Do you want to do it? And I was like, well, what does it do? And he's like, that's the experimental part. I was like, I'm good, man. Guys, it was my first time doing drugs. And then I took the Molly, and I forgot all about that because it was my first time taking drugs. And then 5 minutes after I take this experimental drug, I was in the middle of the rave, and I was literally exploding, throwing up violently, and I started seeing shit. I started seeing crazy shit. I saw a black girl turn into a white girl. Racism cured. I saw the Golden Gate Bridge in Arizona. It's crazy. I saw vibrations, guys. I don't even know, good vibrations, the Beach Boys and shit. At every point at that moment, I thought my heart was going to explode. And I thought my parents were going to be pissed if I died because of drugs. Like, my casket's getting lowered into the ground. And they're like, we raised him better. You know, we raised him better. And I think I became a man, though, after I took those drugs. Because now, in the 21st century, I still take away from those drugs panic attacks every month or so, you know? It's just how it goes. Also, how much time are we doing?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. See if I can come up with shit. All right, I'll do some sillier bits. I don't know if you can tell, but I've always wanted to be a hero, you know? But some of the greats, Batman, Eminem, Oprah Winfrey, they all had rough childhoods. Me, I didn't, you know? I didn't. So maybe I'm like a villain. Maybe I'm like the Joker, you know? You want to know how I got these cars. My 16th birthday. Or maybe I'm like the Riddler. Riddle me this. Why should we subsidize student loans with government money when we all have parents who can pay for them? Maybe that's more like Matt Gaetz. I get him confused sometimes. Shit. 3 years ago, I met this wonderful woman. The next day, we had a 10-hour-long conversation. At the end of those 10 hours, she said, Zach, you're not just dating me. And I was like, shit, she's got kids. She said, you're dating me and Jesus. And I was like, God, I hope that's the name of the kid. I hope she's Hispanic. Shit. I hope she listens to Bad Bunny at least 3 hours a day. Yeah, it was. Mexicans usually call their kids Jesus because you know why? Jesus was Mexican. I've done the research. Jesus walked on water, performed a miracle to get across to America for better opportunities. He had 12 homies with him, you know? Definitely a cartel. One backstabbed him just so they can get his spot. People think he was crucified like this. Nah, that's not how it went. He was like this, guys. He was like this. Leaning like a cholo. Let's see. What else we got here? Have you ever... So, right now, I have a job. And have you ever been so poor, you're actually window shopping at the gym? You're like, oh man, I think I could get that body. But then you realize you don't have the money to pay for a fucking gym. Not even a joke right there. All I do is pound water, watch my roommate's Netflix, and eat Doritos. Not even regular Doritos, like the Dylan Pickle Doritos. You didn't know they had that. Half price. That's why. All right, last one. So, you guys know who Matt Rife is? Matt Rife? Yeah. So, Matt Rife is a comedian. He's kind of getting canceled right now. One guy said to me, Zach, you look like Matt Rife, the ugly version. I was like, damn. Does that mean I'm still funny?
Yeah.
That's my time, guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Give it up for Zach, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
Give it up for Zach, ladies and gentlemen. Walking in here looking like Elijah Wood in here, dog. Fuck with him. I fuck with him, dog. Looking like Lord of the Rings in this bitch, bro. I fuck with it, dog. All my life. Shout out to Matt Rife, too. He released a special, dog. Had all these white young girl fans and shit like that. First joke in the special, he talks about hitting bitches in the face, dog. Wow. Way to take a career, dog. Fuck it, dog. I like his style, bro. Fuck it. God damn, I'm glad to be in this bitch, bro. Glad to be alive in this motherfucker, bro. I just came home. Oh, I just went home and shit. Thanksgiving and shit. Anybody else go home for Thanksgiving? What am I saying? Y'all are out here. Y'all live here, right? Y'all ain't do shit but go to the other block, dog. You have to get in the car and drive 10 hours to the motherfucking tundra in Detroit, dog. Snow was coming down, hit me in the face, dog, you know. It reminded me of all the reasons why I might have fucking left that place, quite frankly, dog. Holy shit, it's cold, dog. It was like 19 when I hopped out the car. I was like, fuck, dog, I need a bigger coat in this bitch, bro. If you walk around a comforter or some shit, dog, to keep you away from these fucking elements, dog. What the fuck? Christ, bro. But I love Thanksgiving, man. You know, you hug grandma, you know. She made me my own little sweet potato pie and shit, dog. That shit tasted good as fuck, my nigga, dog. It was great, bro. It was great. Not to mention the girl down the street that I used to knock down every now and again on the holidays, especially, dog. Who has that, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's Thanksgiving. She don't like her family. I don't like mine. Fuck it. Let's snuggle in the bushes and shit, dog. Let's get it. You know. Or she like, it was weird though. I came through the front door. She started telling me about her woes in life, about how dating is hard, how life is hard, how she's depressed, she's sad, and here I am sitting, on a couch with a bottle of Crown, just trying to, fuck, bro. I got condoms in my back pocket. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it. I said, fuck it, let's put on the Mandalorian, and I played with a titty for 20 minutes, and we got it going, dog. You know what it is? That's life right there, dog. It's life. How we feeling, dog? We making it happen. Pablo Polanco making it happen, dog. On my life, I just love saying your name, dog. On my life, bro. You sound like you. I feel like I always wanted like a hype Hispanic name growing up, dog. Like Francisco Rivera or some shit like that, dog. She had some fucking pop to it, My name is just John Tut, It's quick and it's to the fucking John Tut. It's not no flavor on my shit at all, bro. But it's cool. God gave me that one. My mom gave me that one. My mom gave me that one. I fuck with that lady for sure, dog. My mom, it's crazy. Every time I go home, I gotta go to church after Thanksgiving and shit like that. And it's weird, bro, because she wants me to get married. She wants me to have kids. She wants me to have a household and shit like that. And I walk through the church doors, and she just starts introducing me to everybody that's in the church, dog. And, all my life, she's like, oh, do you like this one? She's cute. She's an AKA. She has a degree. She's a lawyer. I know you like them thick, right? She points at her ass. I'm like, what's going on? We're in the house of the Lord, dog. Why is my mom pimping bitches for me, dog? What the fuck's going on, dog? Thank God, dog. Quite frankly, dog, I got the right mom. I think, dog. But how do I tell her that I like bitches that are built like Sarah J? How do I tell her that, dog? They're not in my congregation, dog. I'm fucking her. Oh. That was the first porn star I thought of. Shit, dog. Thanksgiving is fun, though. My cousin, when we were kids, we used to hump every now and again, dog. You gotta dry hump, cousin. Don't you? Somebody got a cousin in here that used to kiss and they like hump a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And like for the first time, she's been dating this man for I guess a year or so. And she invited him to Thanksgiving and shit. Now I gotta look this man in the eye while he's as if he's not fucking my bitch. That is mine, dog. I was here before you, dog. Nigga brought a banana bread. What kind of nigga makes banana bread, bro? She's dating a banana bread eating nigga, dog. How you gonna go from me to him? At least date a nigga that owns a sports car or some shit, so we can all be on the same roster, dog. Fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. The nigga wore Sperry's, dog. I'm on the same roster as the nigga that wore Sperry's and ate banana bread, dog. What the fuck? I thought her game was better than that, dog. I gotta level it up, dog. Shit, dog. Shit. What the fuck else, man? Oh, all right. I only had 10 minutes anyways, dog. But hey, we're about to keep the show rolling, keep the show going, dog. Coming to the stage is a really good friend of mine in this bitch, bro. Sebastian, you ready?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, he's in the bathroom. Oh, shit, dog. Even better. We got a VIP coming to this motherfucking stage. Pablo, you ready?
Yeah.
You look behind you like I wasn't talking about you, motherfucker. Coming to the stage. Make some noise. For Harlem's very own Pablo. I'm gonna go. Pablo Polanco. My God, dog. My God.
Why I got two mics? Whatever. My name is Pablo Polanco. You guys can follow me at Pablo Polanco LOL. I got a 5-month-old baby right now. Yeah. He's an adorable little cock blocker. He hogs all the breast milk, this kid, yo. Like, he didn't even want to latch before. And now he see me, and all of a sudden, suck on titty time, right? I knew this kid was going to be a problem because when my girl, she gave birth to him, he didn't really cry. He just did like a little roar. He was just like, yeah! I was like, oh, shit. And then, like, they put him on the table, and the nurse, she was she was checking on him, and he immediately started peeing on her and shit. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because we listen to a lot of R. Kelly and shit, yo. I need R. Kelly in my life. He's my inspiration. I need to believe I can fly and shit, you know. Soar. Yeah, but we recently started getting along now, you know. We went to he really don't like nurses. I think we bonded on that. The first time we took him to the pediatrician, they tried to take his temperature. And the way you take the temperature is like through the butt and shit. So he didn't like that shit. He shat all over as soon as she tried to put that shit in there. And on the low, I was mad proud of the kid. I was like, yeah, you know, that's for outside. That's for outside, baby Pablo.
His name is Pablo too.
It's baby Pablo. Yo, digging this kid, yo. Nah. So when we took him to the pediatrician and whatnot, you know, it's in the Bronx and shit. So there's no customer service here in the Bronx. So like, he told me, like, no cap, your baby mad fat, my G. I was like, what? He was like, look, he got a little turkey next to him. He a turkey baby. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Baby Pablo didn't like that. He vomited all over this nigga. But now having a baby and what, it reminded me of like what my parents was thinking when I was a baby and stuff. And I think my father likes to remind me that I'm an accident and shit. Right before he asked me for money, like, yo, I saved your life, son. You wouldn't ever even be here if it was for me. Let me get $5,000. Let me get $5,000. You want me to sell drugs or you don't want me to sell drugs? I was supposed to get $5,000. But nah. The way he convinced my mom was raw. He was like, yo, babe, this is a blessing from God. We about to have this baby. We about to get this income tax money. We about to get the cupones. It's going to be all good. We're going to get a house in DR, you know. We're getting a car. This money's going to come in handy for putas. I mean, ropas. And you know, they throw in my brother's a little weird. So like, yo, you got a weird kid already here. We gotta try for something a little bit better, you know, just in case and shit. Yeah. My mom was convinced. She got convinced. Thank God, you know. She's the original Cardi B. She got a tummy tuck right after the income tax money. She did next year, bang. Nah. But my father was right about my brother. He's a maniac, this kid. He played a lot of PlayStation. You think you play PlayStation? No. He played PlayStation. He played PlayStation more than anybody ever played PlayStation in their life. You think you play PlayStation? You think you play PlayStation, son? You don't play PlayStation, son. Not like him. He played so much PlayStation that I could have played PlayStation. He never let me play. We would put the fighting games and he would win automatically because he got mad PlayStation experience. I'm just a child. I can't play PlayStation. I can't make my life about PlayStation just because you play PlayStation all the time. He made me have to go fuck bitches and shit. I'm like, that. Can't even chill in my house. Now I gotta go fuck bitches. But nah. I think I peaked in junior high, to be honest with you. You know, it was a wonderful time. I was the only Dominican kid in the class for the black girls, morenas and stuff. They loved me. Pablo, let me braid your hair. Like, oh. Every time I would, there was this one girl. Every time I see her, she was really tall. She'll motorboat me and shit. Like, what? This is a great life right here. Motorboating life? I used to metro car her, so it was like land and sea at the same time, you know? It was wonderful. Kind of life I want to live. The morenas loved me, man. I had this trick. Every time I wanted to get one, we was in performance art, so we had access to the auditorium and whatnot. So I would just be like, Shaquita, look over here. Look behind this robe. and behind the robe will be my dick. It worked every time. It worked every time. So I put my cousin onto this. I was like, yo, I'm about to smash all these junior high girls and shit. And he gave me some really good advice. He was like, you know what you got to do, right? You got to hit him with that. Oh, I'm going to do that shit. I didn't know you're supposed to do it at the pussy. I'm over here making out with these bitches mad hard. They came up with a name for me, the Morena. She started calling me Chopper Style. Chopper Style. She's like, oh, you don't know fuck with Chopper Style? I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, Shaquanda. You know what the fuck you talk about. Go live your life. Leave me and Delisa alone, all right? Leave us alone. We're happy. But yeah. So yeah, my brother's a maniac, I mentioned before. But it's not his fault he's a maniac. It's not his fault. It's my parents' fault. Because they gave him a fucked up name. They gave him a fucked up name. They named, in Dominican style, you combine names. My father, his name is Domingo. My mom, her name is Alexandra. They came up with Do Alexis. He had to fight everybody in school. That's why he was like that. He didn't have no friends. All he could do was play PlayStation. And like, so why they call you Do Alexis for? And like, you questioning my mama now? Why you nigga? Oh, you can, motherfucker. Don't talk about my mama. Can't have no friends. Can't have no friends. All you can have is PlayStation. Nah. But my aunt, she liked the concept, and she was like, I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna do the same shit. Her husband's name was Leonardo. Her name was Elba. They came up with Lenelba. I don't even know where this bitch is at. This bitch has disappeared. She changed her name. She changed her name and moved to Brooklyn. Nobody knows where this bitch is at no more. Yeah. Finally, my grandfather had to step into this shit. Like, yo, y'all wanted the fuck out over here. The next one is Pablo. The next one is Carolina. And that's it. Stop playing with these fucking kids. That's Carolina. That's Carolina. But yeah. All right, let me do some fat shit. You guys go to high school here in New York? Anybody? Yeah. Well, you went to high school. You said no. Where? California. I've seen movies about people like you and shit. That's wild. Over here, it's completely different. Over there, they make it seem like the most popular person, like the captain of the football team, the basketball team and shit. Over here, you had to be the biggest thug. You have to be the biggest thug. You gotta do fucked up shit. You gotta do shit like spit on your teacher, talk shit to her, talk shit in class. You gotta punch a rando every once in a while, you know. You gotta keep it interesting. You get points if you was in a gang. Blood Sean was the most popular kid in the class. One time, Blood Sean, he locked my English teacher in the closet, and he wouldn't let him out until he said he was gay. His exact words, "You're not coming out the closet, Mr. Tramontano, till you come out the motherfucking closet." I'm going to take that shit as my time. My name is Pablo Polanco. Follow me at Pablo Polanco, LOL. I do all my best stuff over here, and I never get the video, yo. I never get the video.
Oh, we're working on that, Dr. Stone. On my laptop, good. It says like homework right now. Give it up for Pablo Polanco, everybody. Keep it going. Those some simmer ass claps. Fuck y'all. All right, calm it down. It's almost midnight. I got work in the morning. Also, we got to get to this next guy. Very funny. You got to turn it back up. Everybody make some noise for Sebastian.
What's up, guys? What's up? Oh, I feel fancy now. Okay. It used to be hard for me to make friends growing up because I have ADHD. My behavior got so bad in elementary school that my school gave me Adderall. Okay, a doctor never prescribed it to me. My school just said, "Here, dumbass, just take this." I blame my mom though, because my mom would let me go to school dressed as Spider-Man. And she would be mad at me for acting like Spider-Man. And it's like, you can't give a kid a Spider-Man costume and expect him not to act like Spider-Man. That's like giving a guy crack and telling him not to become a crackhead. It does not work like that. Now, but for real, I hated being broke. Like, I was so poor, I never went out and roasted marshmallows. I would roast marshmallows at home using the stove fire. You could really taste the gas and the poverty on the marshmallow. Poverty tastes disgusting. Get rich. It tastes gross. But I feel like my family grew up poor because my mom would spend too much money on sending stupid kids to private school. Like one of my siblings, he can't read and he goes to private school. Another one of my siblings also can't read and he also goes to private school. And now she wants to send him to Catholic school. And like I had to pull her to the side and tell her, if private school isn't helping your kids read, what makes you think that God will? Yeah. But my dad avoids paying my mom child support by changing his name every 2 months. Like recently, my dad went from Ivan to Max Baxter. I had to step back a little bit and remind my dad that he's black, and I don't know any black people with those names. And like, it makes me mad because Max Baxter doesn't even sound real. That might be the whitest name I've ever heard in my life. Sounds like a supervillain name. And like, to be honest with y'all, if I met a black guy with the name Max Baxter, I'm gonna think to myself, yeah, this guy is definitely running from the cops. Like, why couldn't my dad pick a name, that fits his face? Like maybe Darrell or Morgan. But my dad doesn't only change his name, he also changes his number. And he's constantly calling me from places like Venezuela and Argentina. My dad doesn't even speak Spanish. What the hell is he doing in these Spanish-speaking countries? But my dad likes me, but he doesn't love me, okay? Like, my dad likes me enough to call me, but he doesn't love me enough to follow me back on Instagram. Like, whenever I find my dad's page, he blocks me and makes a no count. It's unbelievable. Me personally, I like me a woman that can fight. I love a girl that can fight because I can fight. Like, my girlfriend thinks just because I'm tall, I know how to fight. That's not true. The only thing I know how to do is act like I can fight. Feel me? Like, for example, let's say me and my lady, we out, right, having a good time, and some guy comes and starts, saying some loud stuff. I'm like, and so I'm gonna say some thug shit. I'm like, so what's up? We got a problem, I bet. Put your hands up then, bitch. As a matter of fact, stay right there. I'm gonna go dig in my pocket and I'm gonna empty the clip on your bitch ass. I was holding onto a pretzel. I ain't have no gun. But like, that's supposed to give my girl enough time to knock his ass out. God forbid she doesn't. That bitch better know how to run because I ain't gonna get fucked up. Nobody. I think I just went through all of my material. How much time do I have? I have what?
You have 6 minutes.
6 minutes left. Damn.
You have as much time as you want.
As much time as I want. Let me just think.
Within 6 minutes.
Within 6 minutes. Within 6 minutes, obviously. You right now, like, this place is cool. Like, before I got up here, I thought I was going to pass out because I don't really smoke weed. And y'all was lighting that shit up. I came in and I was like, hold on, is this a comedy club or am I at a weed dispensary? Shit, wow. But no, I'm still alive. What's up? What's up? What's up? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Do you do stand-up comedy? Why not? Okay. How about you?
You don't do stand-up comedy either? I don't know how to do crowd work, guys. I'm just can't do crowd work. I can't do the Matt Rife stuff. Like I'm trying to, and it's like I can't do it. So it's like now I've been, trying to go to the gym, trying to look better. So people could buy tickets.
Yeah, crush people in the gym.
Exactly.
Make them buy tickets and shit. You tall.
I can't fight. Remember?
But you gotta act like it. Like you did.
No. Have you seen the people at the gym? They got shoulders on top of shoulders. See, like now I understand why girls don't really go to the gym, because I would not be safe with a round of men with their testosterone through the roof. I don't even have a fucking beard. I can't, I don't even have enough testosterone to grow a beard. What makes you think I can fight? It makes me sad though. Like I wish I had testosterone. Like I look at guys with beard. I see you with a nice beard. I'm like, yo, this guy gets more bitches than me. Definitely. Like I feel like if I had facial hair, I feel like my girl would respect me more, But she doesn't. Like she was smacking my face and shit, like joking around. And I feel like if I had a beard, I think Pablo relates to that. I don't know.
How would you take the punch? You can take it better.
Yeah. No. Well, like she jokes around, says I have a baby face. If I had a beard, I could be like, bitch, sit down. But I can't. I gotta take it and laugh. Yeah, baby, you're so funny. Yeah. I think I just did crowd work, guys. Like I think I just did improv with my brain. Comedy is beautiful. Bronx is dope. Like this is. I stopped going to the Bronx because I got into a fight in school, and I got scared. Like, now you Bronx people is dangerous. Like me and this kid, we got into a fight right in this hood, and then came 40 Bronx guys. Like, oh, you in my block? Nah. Just the Bronx, bitch. Get stomped. Bow. It's like I'm never coming to the Bronx ever again after that. But here I am. We good. Ain't no one coming to kill me. Ooh, this is fun. No, because now you guys probably don't fear me anymore. Y'all like, I came in, I was like, nah, that guy's tall. Nah, let me watch out. And then now you're like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, shut the fuck up. So I see y'all thinking, we having fun up in here. I can't think of anything else. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
That's easy. My God. One more time for Sebastian in this bitch. You hear that, everybody? He's tall but not scary. That's the one you rob, all right? That's the one. That's the one to get. On my life. Zach, thanks for coming, dog. Looking like a whole white person out here in the BX and shit, dog. Do you understand that if this was, not 2023, if it was 1983, how your pockets would be empty right now, dog? It's fucking wild, dog. It's fucking wild. Historically, it's wild, bro. Historically, it's wild that I'm a nigga just walking free right now, dog. I can fuck a white woman right now, dog, and be free tomorrow, dog. Post it on Instagram and all of that shit, dog. Fucking crazy. All right. I'm gonna tell a quick story. Then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, dog. Is that okay? Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right. So, me, I'm from a very, very, very black place, dog. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. The only white people we got in Detroit are like the trailer park whites, the Slim Shady kind. We got a couple in the suburbs or whatever. They don't really come to the city all that often. And like growing up, my schools were all black from elementary to middle school. Just black. Like I remember our band in middle school were playing Young Buck and shit. Bum 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 bum. Crazy, dog. And like middle school was lit, dog. I saw my first titty, dog. I thought to myself, yo, give it another year. She might let me put it in, dog. It'll be lit. You know what I'm saying? Make something happen. But then right in the middle of the school year, I got ripped out of school and taken to the suburbs, bro. My mom came up. She met a guy. He bought a house and shit like that.
I was like, yeah, she's working that pussy. My room is bigger and shit. But hey, you know, I kind of wanted to stay in my school. And for the first time in my life, I met Jewish kids. Dog, I'm in a school that's half black, half Jewish. I remember that shit just so crazy to me, bro. Cause like walking into the gym, I walked in 2 weeks after the basketball season started, and they put me on the team. I didn't even have to try out, my nigga. He gave me number 30 and shit. I bought the shoes. I'm trash at basketball, bro. He kicked the little Jewish yarmulke wearing kid out the fucking team. We got a roster. We got a real one in here, dog. Not when you fake, you know, they could actually jump out the gym and shit. It's crazy, bro. Because like, you know, even though the basketball team was like all black, the math team, like the mathematics was also all black, dog. Y'all racist as fuck, dog. We can count 2 in this bitch, bro. I might not be able to spell, but I can do my 1, 2, 3s, dog. Fuck out of But it's crazy. We used to like take trips, man, all the time to like the African American History Museum and then to the Holocaust Museum, dog. And what's crazy is every single time we took a trip, bro, every single time we would have a debate on the bus ride back on which was worse between slavery and the Holocaust, dog. And like, I feel like I got it nailed down. Like nowadays, I feel like I do, but back in the day, we should just throw shit out in the air or whatever, bro. Like, I used to say like slavery was worse because Jeffrey Dahmer, dog. Let me explain, dog. It's like this. Jeffrey Dahmer in 1978 was killing, fucking, and eating niggas, dog. And in 1978, that shit was illegal. It was frowned upon. It was disgusting. But in 1778, my nigga, dog, that's free and clear, bro. Homeboy Jeff is walking down to the auction block asking himself, I wonder which one of these niggers tastes like barbecue. Licks a kneecap. I'm gonna take this one. $100, I'll take that one, dog. It goes home and does what he does, dog. But nah, man. We used to go back and forth all the time. Like ours was longer. No, we had millions of people killed. We don't know how many people were killed and shit like that. But I think I gotta figure it out, bro. It's like this, right? So bear with me on this one, all right? So imagine you got a train of Jews on its way to a death camp. And you got a boat of niggas on its way to America, right? For the people that put the Jews on that train, if it derails, crashes, burns, and everybody on that train dies, for the people that put them on that train, they don't give a fuck. Dead Jews are dead Jews, dog. They're more worried about the train car than the people that died, dog. But on the other side, if that boat goes down, dog, it's a fucking bummer, dog. For the people that put them on that boat, they wanted them niggas for real, dog. Yeah, women on there that were built like Aunt Jemima, making pancakes like Aunt Jemima. Big titties, thick hips, dog. And flapjacks in this motherfucker, dog. Yeah, niggas, you know, with voices like Marvin Gaye and shit like that can sing you a song and pick cotton. Black men built like LeBron James and shit, dog. That nigga's still in the league at 38, dog. Ain't no white man still in the league at 38. Averaging 28. What was he averaging? Something crazy, right? 28 and 6, right? I thought he's averaging. All right, that's fine. That's not him. No. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Yes. But what's crazy is if that boat goes down, dog, they're upset. So I'll say this, right? I'll admit that the Holocaust was worse if we also admit that there's just more of a reason to keep niggas around, dog. You know what I'm saying? But all right, dog. We had fun. That makes me had a good time, dog. All right, cool, dog. My name's John Tutton. Right here is my motherfucking dog, bro. Ray Robinson in this bitch, bro. Walking in here with a haircut like the Jeffersons and shit, bro. What's his name? Joe Jefferson? What was the name of that nigga, dog? Some shit. George, there we go. Ray Robinson right here, yo.
Keep it going for Big Uzi Vert. Everybody. This nigga called me George Jefferson. That nigga was touching bread though, George Jefferson. I'm poor though. But I'm rich in spirit because of all you guys tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. We're here every Wednesday working on some new stuff for free. And you get like 10 minutes. You go to Brooklyn, you get only 3. You come out here, you get 10. Yeah. Inflation or whatever. No, non-gentrification. That's what it is. Once the whites start coming. Not you, Zachary. That nigga Mexican. Somewhere. Not here, but he Mexican somewhere. In this home. All right, now I'm gonna leave the white boy alone. Thank you, Sebastian. Young gunner out there. He's gonna be big, guys. Pablo, John Tutt. It was a fun time, guys, and we're gonna be here next week. And we do a show here once a month. And if we got some time available on the show, you guys are more than welcome to get like 5 to 6 minutes if I haven't already booked you in advance. That's cool? Yeah. All right, yeah. 12:30 is gonna be the next show here, and next week we'll be here. Have a good night, everybody. Get home safe, stay warm. I like the problem.